It's 4 a.m. right now. I'm in Miami chilling by the pool. Just think about that. All because I learned how to take my content and put it in front of people. You can go look at any one of my ads, anything I done ever promoted. 100,000 views, 200,000 views, 500,000 views, 1,000,000 views. I got ads on Instagram with millions of views. On Instagram, not YouTube. I got ads on Instagram with millions of views. I got ads on YouTube with millions of views too. Just think about that. All I did was just learn how to use a laptop. That's it. Learn how to take money, take a paycheck, take whatever small amount of money, and put my content in front of people. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sitting out here chilling, walking around at 4 o'clock in the morning in Miami by the pool, excellent ass views, water everywhere, fucking, like, you see what I'm saying? Because I learned how to market. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I learned how to put in some work. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Like, you're not going to get around working, though. That's the problem. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of artists think they can take a shortcut, or they can, like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, it's hold on. You know what I mean? Miami, like, my second home. Like, I'm always in Miami. And that's the funny part. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always having views. I'm always having, like, the lifestyle I always wanted since I was a child. And I didn't do nothing magnificent. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing nobody else couldn't do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Atlanta. It's winter. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no pools open in Atlanta right now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm wearing swim trunks right now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Right now, I can get in the fucking pool and swim at 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's what I'm getting at. You feel what I'm saying? And if you want a lifestyle, you want a certain lifestyle, you want the ability to do certain shit, you feel what I'm saying? You got to be willing to do what's required of you to get to that point. You feel what I'm saying? Like, most of the people that follow me either follow me because they see me promoting my own music, or they do music themselves. So if you watching this video, especially for this long, I don't know how long this video is right now, but more than likely you do music, or you want to do music, or you thought about it. And basically, it don't, like, I know talent matters, but at the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck about how great your music is, or how trash it is, or none of that shit. The only thing that matters is, can you make money off of it? You know what I'm saying? If you can make money, if you can take trips, you can live the life you're trying to live off just making music, off just doing whatever you love to do, you know what I'm saying? That's all this shit is about. You know what I'm saying? Get to that point. Build from there. That's it. You know what I mean? You don't got to make $1 million off this shit. You ain't got to make $1 billion off this shit. You probably want to. But if you can feed your family off of it, is that something? You feel what I'm saying? If you can if you could just live at a better level than what you living now off doing what you want to do, like, shouldn't that be enough reason? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you working a 9 to 5 right now and you scared to invest your paycheck from that 9 to 5 in order to leave your 9 to 5, then you already behind. Like, you moving backwards. You feel what I'm saying? At some point, you got to be willing to sacrifice. At some point, you got to say, all right, I ain't going to get the Jordans. I'm going to shoot this music video. All right, I ain't going to upgrade my car right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to run this marketing campaign. Or I ain't going to get the new iPhone 12. You know what I mean? I'm going to rock out with what I got, and I'm going to put that bread into going to the studio. Like, at some point, you're going to have to be willing to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to sacrifice on the time and say, you know what I mean? Right now, I want to goddamn go to the mall with my girl. But instead of that, I'm going to go to the studio. I'm going to piss my mom off because I'm not pulling up for the Sunday dinner this weekend, and I'm going to go do this show. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just about what you're willing to give up. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people, the problem is they say they don't have the money. Y'all say y'all don't have the money. Y'all say y'all you saving, or you struggling, or whatever. But you can buy weed, or you can buy clothes, or you can buy goddamn even food. Like, I went without food a lot of days for this shit. Like, I I would eat sandwiches and noodles all week so I can have that fucking that $30 a day I was gonna spend on food, and instead I spent $10, and fucking a week go by, and now and that 7 days go by, and now I got $140 to invest in my shit because I was willing to live off $10 a day for food instead of $30 a day for food. Like, this sacrifices you got to make, you know what I'm saying, depending on what your situation is. Everybody ain't got to live like that, but I had to do that. A lot of y'all gonna have to do that. But what is the better alternative? To just work that 9 to 5 and do whatever, like, to let y'all in, like, I'm ranting right now, you know what I'm saying? But for the people that's still watching this shit, like, right now, I'm 22. I'm finna be 23 in March, right? 1 month from now, right? And, like, I graduated high school at 18, you know what I mean? Same as most people, unless you dropped out or whatever. I was working at Kroger. If you're not in a place that got a Kroger, it's just a fucking grocery store. I was pushing carts. I did that shit from when I was like 17 as my high school job to like 18. You feel what I'm saying? I did every hustle you could do. I tried to make money every type of way. You feel what I'm saying? But I still had a job. And I ended up leaving that shit. I went to a warehouse. I started working at Walmart, and Walmart was the last job that I had, and I was like 19 at that time. I ain't have too many jobs. I got my first job at 17, my last job at 19. So I knew from within those 2 years of just working, you know what I'm saying, not even full time, that shit just wasn't the move. That was what was going on for me. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't what was going on. You know what I mean? Because I seen how much money these businesses is making, how many transactions these businesses is doing, how these people living, how my managers and my bosses pulling up versus how I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how fresh my manager was at the Walmart. And it's funny because, like, it's so crazy because my manager at Walmart, when I was working at Walmart, right, he was like the freshest, cleanest nigga ever, right? And he did music too, and he had clean music videos and all that shit. And I remember working at the job, I had just got my first camera when I was working at Walmart, and I was trying to get him to let me shoot a music video for him, and he wasn't gonna fuck with me. And I was trying to shoot the video for him for free just so I could have some exposure and get some practice with the shit, right? And he still didn't even fuck with me, right? And then couple years later, you know, he hit me up. My old boss hit me up trying to work with me because he see what I got going on. This nigga used to be my boss. So that's just how that shit worked. But it was because, and he was getting paid more than me, right? But it was because I was willing to take my small ass paycheck I was getting and invest into making sure my situation is going to be secure in the future. And, you know, he invested. And a lot of other people invest, but it's not consistent. You feel what I'm saying? It's not. If I'm getting $300 a week, but I spend $200 a week back in the craft, and you getting $1,000 a week, but you spend $100 a week back into the craft, I'm still investing more than you, even though you make more than me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily about what you do for a living. It's not about how long you've been doing it. It's not about nothing but consistency and frequency and quality. But quality is really subjective. So it's going to be about consistency and frequency. Those are two things you can measure with numerical values. Those are quantitative. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when we talking about quality, that's going to be damn near our opinion when we talking about, like, entertainment, right? But when we talking about just quantity, the sheer amount of work that you put out and the amount of time that you consistently put it out is what's going to determine what your situation is. And if you can consistently put out work, for a long period of time at a rapid rate, and also be able to invest in getting people to see the work that you put out, then it's only a matter of time before. I'm not going to say you're going to be a millionaire, you're going to be Drake, but it's only a matter of time before you're profitable. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the first goal. You can build from there. You can work from there. I didn't start off making what I make now. You know what I'm saying? I just started off not having to work at my job. That's where it started at. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can do that, you got it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you watch this video this far, I just want you to know, like, you got it, bro.